Have you ever wondered how Ariana Grande makes tracks like The Boy Is Mine? Well, you are in luck because I am spinning with excitement to break this down over the next 2 minutes if you will have me in your life for that amount of time. Not just to tell you what to do, but why we're doing it. Why is my hair like that? I have no idea. But we're going to break down the ways to think and hear like a producer. Let's get into it. Wait a second, where are my manners? You're looking absolutely beautiful today. My name is Sean McLeese. I'm a pop producer and writer in North Hollywood, California. And let's get into the sauce. Start off with our little sound shopping list. First thing, we're going to need some like Y2K R&B kick snare hats. We're going to need an absolute juicy, plucky bass. Some very subtle stuff holding like the chords behind us a little bit. There's a little tinny synth that's kind of moving around during the chorus, and then something weird going on in the background that's chopped. It's going like doo, 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 doo. And as always, I'm all about starting points that are really going to make sense. So I'm going to pull almost all, I think actually all of our drums from the Y2K pack from Make Pop Music, which has so much good stuff for this entire genre, including synth sounds. Because listen how like kind of quick and snappy her drums are. We're not looking for anything that goes doom or ka. We want asthmatic type beat. Taking from that pack, here's what we got. That snare could even go a little tighter. So I shorten the sample, and now we got. And for the hats, it's the same thought. A really quick, chill, not too in your face, and also not too like sticking in your eyes, if that makes sense. I want something kind of rounded but still quick, and this is a loop that I cut up. Next up, let's talk juicy bass. For this again, I'm working off a really solid starting point because I went through and I'm looking for stuff again. Look, this disco pop folder from Make Pop Music has a bunch of cool basses, and this one in particular has that like gnarly percussiveness to the bass where it's very quick, but it still has that nice long like butt, nice long butt. Can I get my people with the long butts to drop a comment? You can still comment with a short butt. We're moving quick, baby. So next thing is the backing chord pads. Because the sauce isn't necessarily the sound. I mean, the sound is important, but what's most important is the fact that we're choosing a more like R&B based harmonic vocabulary. So you can see here, instead of a basic A major, there's a 7 and a 9 on top of that. And if you want to understand more about that, I have other videos about that stuff, but you can also Google like, this is the chord I'm doing. What would be a more R&B way to do that chord? And it'll give you a really good starting point. So you can hear this. That's really nice and saucy and sexy. And you're like, ooh la la, what's going on? Oh my God, sir, talk to me. Oh yeah, talk to me more. Tinny synth thing, you're next. And weirdly, I took a sound that's supposed to be used for like big chords and played a little melody on it because I think the chords make it sound full. But when you just play like one note at a time, it sounds kind of tinny and thin. In a good way, though. And there was one more thing, but I didn't feel like it was necessary. And I think the track is so good without it. If you enjoy the journey, oh my God, please like let me know so I feel like the self-validation from that, okay? Let's enjoy the track. What do we think? But then wait for the chord change. Wait for the chord change. Oh, yeah.